This residency at Dance Hub SA has been instrumental in facilitating what comes next for me. I've had brilliant photography sessions. I've made new connections with circus performers, which I look to working with in the future, and it's made me able to explore this realm that I am so fiercely fighting to go towards, and Dance Hub SA has really made that possible for me. During this residency, I've had a long exposure photography session. I've had circus artists come in and play with my elbows and bounce juggling balls, as well as different acrobatics with my arms. And I've continued my already established performance inclusion within my ceramics and sculptural practice. These elbows were taken over the course of 2021, where I cast a number of my friends' arms in plaster and then created ceramic molds, ceramic casts of the elbows. They are then fired to a high temperature, and they exist as almost these fragile representations of masculinity. My background is in circus arts, which I've been performing for over 10 years, and for the past 4 years, I have turned to more of a visual arts practice, and I've been creating ceramics and textile sculptural works, as well as continuing my circus practice as well. So over the past 2 months, I've been bringing these two really important elements of my life together into one piece of art. I see them as so compatible, and so bringing a performance element into my sculptural practice makes it more accessible to all people and all the general public. And I think bringing ceramics or these sculptural objects into my circus practice gives it this really unique feel where it almost feels classical. It brings a broader history into my visual arts practice. My practice is based between these 2 points, this circus discipline and circus and performance art and sculptural practice. And there's such a beauty to bringing live performance into gallery spaces, and also just bringing ceramics and these classical art forms, fine arts, into almost an entertainment space. It means that they're able to be seen by more people, and it's easier for them to connect with because they touch on these human forms, either in the ceramic or the trade or craft-like process of the textile, as well as the circus element, where it's a feat of the human body, where everyone can connect those three things. Next for me, I am exhibiting in the middle of next month at Felt Space. I'm doing a video piece which will be displayed on After Dark, which I'm really excited for. It's shaping up to be fantastic, and that's the final piece that I'm doing within my residency. I'm filming that tomorrow, and this space has been perfect for it. I don't have much circus within this video piece. It's been a bit of a shift from my previous film work, but you'll see this really poetic connection between thread, yarn and rope, and exploring the societal gender expectations of these three materials. Even though they're fundamentally the same object, they have such different connotations societally with the craft and the trade aspects of them. And so I am playing with that societal gender expectations within those three objects. In the next 5 years, I really do want my work to be in more galleries across the world. I've traveled the world with my circus art, and I love performing. I will continue to perform, but I think there's something so special about having circus in gallery spaces. So I will continue to try and make that happen over the next 5 years. With the materials that I use, both ceramic and the textile elements, they exist in very polar opposites. Textile mediums, they're such a temporary object. They degrade quite quickly, whereas ceramic is something that lasts for a lifetime, millennia. So both textiles and my circus or my performance work, they're more ephemeral. And then there's this cast of these human forms, these human shapes that will exist for millennia more than the ceramics that I'm making. They're always there, so I love that duality of the two objects.